Hello chat. First off, thank you so much for tuning into this video, and secondly, I just wanted to let you know that I am currently drinking 1.5 liters of water. And you should too. So join me. Grab yourself 1.5 liters of water and drink alongside me. Of course, unless it's not safe to do so, then don't do that. How many years has it been? Oh, man. Already? I feel like I met you just a few months ago. It's so weird how time flies. Well, hopefully the next few years don't pass too quickly. Because I kind of want to enjoy life a little bit. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm enjoying it right now. Just laying next to you. What are you talking about? Hey, I need to tell you something, okay? I know you've been having a lot of anxieties about not having enough money, not being able to do this and that, but please, it's okay. No, I'm serious. It's okay. What I meant about living life was just making sure that I savor every moment that I have. I know I'm not going to be able to experience everything in life, so there's no point dwelling on it. I would rather use this time to just admire and appreciate everything that I have, and everyone. Of course, it took me a really long time to be okay with this. Because ever since I was a kid, I always wanted to do everything. Travel the world, do this, do that. Scratch off my bucket list before I turned a certain age. I was in such a rush for no reason. I was a perfectly healthy person who quite literally did not have a deadline for anything. Yet all I did was worry. It was one of my biggest flaws in life. I would definitely say so. I mean, yeah, I have many other flaws, but this was one that definitely set me back the most. And the reason why I say that is because I didn't know how to appreciate what I already had. I always had this I need more attitude. And I'm not gonna lie, it definitely caused some strain in some relationships I've had in life. Whether it was platonic or not, or even family, I caused a lot of issues with the way I went about things. I always wanted to get to the next step. I always wanted more. Basically, I was very selfish. Blinded by a dream, fueled by fear of not being able to do it all. But over time, I realized, because of that dream, I missed out on so many things. Life went by in a blink of an eye, and only then did I realize I missed out on so much. I didn't hang out with friends that often, I missed out on a lot of school events, and the one thing that I regret the most, I didn't take time to grow close to other family members. Ironic, isn't it? A girl who wants to do everything ends up missing out on practically everything. And before you say anything, no, this conversation isn't just me degrading myself, but more so a reflection. I realized, with the help of our relationship together and my support system, I desperately needed to slow down. I needed to appreciate everything and everyone around me. 'Cause one day, all I'm gonna have is memories. Realizing that made me very aware on how I was spending my time. I finally stopped worrying about things that weren't even happening and just focused on now. And in doing so, I realized I have a lot of catching up to do. So I started making time for my family, my friends, and of course, you. You seriously have the patience of a saint. Because Throughout the years, even though I was so selfish and driven by this unnecessary dream, you were there. You never gave up on me, even though you deserved so much better. And I know I've apologized for this over and over again, but I think about it all the time. I was an idiot. I really was. So again, I'm so sorry. No, I need to say this because it just eats at me sometimes. A lot of time was taken because I just had this hyperfixation of doing everything. I had this unrelenting fear of regret that I lost focus. And I never want to be that version of myself ever again. Because now I realize there's a lot more to life than just expensive experiences and a bucket list. Sometimes life is just going to the supermarket and buying some groceries for the next day. Maybe hoping our friends cancel on us so we can finish that one trilogy, aka Lord of the Rings. But basically, what I'm trying to say is, no matter what life is, all I want now is to just spend it with you. Make all sorts of memories, no matter how small they may be. Like that one time we went to get a car wash. I was so mesmerized by the colors that I started taking a video. It's just, I've come to notice that even everyday things become so much more enjoyable with someone like you. So now, I don't want to miss even the tiniest moments. It doesn't matter what it is, because any memory made with you is a memory worth cherishing. So, yeah. Sorry, I got really deep into this. I know. I'm just really grateful. I get to spend so many moments with you. And that desire to do everything. I don't think it was ever about the materialistic things or even the achievements. It was more so about the journey I was going to have. For the longest time, I was comparing myself to everyone around me. Well, this person was doing that. This person achieved this. I was so scared of being left behind, not being able to find my own way. But to be honest, we have an entire lifetime to find out who we are. Matter of fact, you know what I realized? This is probably gonna sound like super philosophical, but you never really arrive at a destination when it comes down to who you are. You're constantly growing into a new person every single day. You live, you learn, but you never finish. Wow, I'm surprising even myself here. But thank you for allowing me to express my thoughts, no matter how jumbled they are. And now with everything off my chest, I'd like to focus on now. And right now, I'm gonna take a nap on your chest. Oh, by the way, are you comfortable? Alright, just let me know if I'm crushing you or anything. I'm not? Are you sure? You were letting out some wheezes earlier. Those weren't wheezes? Okay, I believe you. Just let me know if I need to move, okay? Aww. I love you too. Thank you for everything. You mean a lot to me, and I know I say that every day, but it's true. You helped me become the better version of myself. And you actually helped me scratch something off my bucket list. I know I shouldn't be talking about a bucket list anymore, so this will be the last time I bring it up. Ever since I was young, I always wanted to be with someone that complimented me while I complimented them. To share my life with a certain somebody. Of course, I was under the presumption that I would find this person after all of my other achievements. And now, it's safe to say that things have changed. I never want to experience something alone, ever again. Even if it is something that I've always wanted to do. I want to do it with you. I want you to be there while I find myself, while I achieve things I've always dreamed of. 'Cause if you're able to make everyday occurrences so much more special, I can only imagine the effect you would have on the really important ones. But of course, until then, I'll enjoy every moment that I have with you, no matter how small. I love you too. Thank you. Oh yeah, I'm fine. Probably gonna take a small nap though. Oh yeah, your body is like super comfortable. Especially in this position. Aww. You're so sweet. Thank you. Good night.